Morning, everybody. So I wanted to make sure that I get this vlog up nice and early today, because I wanted to wish a very special happy birthday, a happy 17th birthday, to Chloe, one of my subscribers. Girl, you are totally awesome. She's a huge supporter. She's really sweet. She's always sending me really uplifting tweets on Twitter and stuff. Baby, what are you doing? Hey. So I wanted to make sure I got it up early this morning, so I got to wish you a very special happy birthday right in the morning. Hi, baby. Well, the time difference might be off, but so a really, really happy birthday, girl, and I hope that you had a great day. So today, I think I own rights to a property on a lake that I live on, but I've never checked it out. So if today's gonna be as hot as yesterday was, I'm definitely gonna take her. So that'll be fun. We'll be able to go swimming without having to travel to the beach and stuff. I'm just gonna fix up my makeup. I know I always sleep with my makeup on, and it's such a bad habit. The thing is, once I get tired at night, that's it. I don't want to do anything else. All I think about is just crawling into bed, and I'm out in 5 minutes. It's such a process to take off my makeup at night because there's so much eyeliner and so much mascara, and I know it's so bad. And that's part of the reason I've been probably breaking out recently, but what are you gonna do? Ella Belle, sit down, baby. I got bit on the feet last night. I was outside, and there was a lot of mosquitoes, and I got bit right on my toe, but right on the knuckle. Oh, it's the worst. And now I'm scratching the top of my foot on the other foot because it's really, really itchy. Baby, I can see you getting hurt. Can you please get down? Yeah, you're glad I'm there to catch you. Yeah, so we'll probably do that. I think I might actually take her on a quick walk. She's just finishing a yogurt. She really, really likes these yogurt. This is the blueberry one, and she only has a little bit left. So I think once we finish that, I'll go and put pants on and we will go for a quick walk. I think it's still a little cool out, so I gotta get a shirt on her. She's wearing a sweatpants, but not a shirt, because she peed through a little bit last night, and her onesie got a little wet, so I took that off, changed her pants. Oh, my foot is so itchy. So hopefully I'll be able to go to that lake today and get a little bit of footage from there, because otherwise I don't think I'm really doing much. I do want to try to get her out of the house as much as possible. I hate being stuck in the house doing nothing all day. Hi, boo. What? Hi. You want some more yogurt? I hate being in the house doing nothing all day. It's the absolute worst. I'm getting you some yogurt, Baba. Ready? Hold on. Ready? Is that good? Did we find something you like? I really hope so, because I've been having such an issue with her and breakfast. Ugh. Well, that's why she's not even in her high chair, because she won't, especially in the morning, she won't just sit there and eat her food. It's she's hanging off the side and stuff. So I figured in the morning I would just let her play a little bit, feed her as she goes, and then for lunch and dinner throw her in her high chair. Oh, this friggin' bug bite. All right. It's just so bad. I decided to, instead of walking around my neighborhood, I decided to drive just a few minutes out of my way. Oh, Babu, is the sun in your eyes? It won't be in 2 seconds. 2 seconds out of my way, so I can go ahead and go on a long walk. Me and Ella really enjoy this long walk. I actually park by my old school, and then it's maybe a 45-minute to an hour walk, depending on how fast I go. I'm sorry, the sun's in your face right now. It's definitely gonna be a hot day, though. I can already tell. It's gonna be a hot day, so it should be a nice lake day. I'm excited to go and check it out. I think what I'm gonna do is when we come home from our walk, just hang out at the house until she takes her nap, while she takes her nap, I'm probably gonna catch up because I'm really behind. Like, I have a lot of recorded videos for you guys, a lot, and not just vlogs. I mean, like, the other types of videos I always had put out. But I just haven't been motivated to edit them. Editing's my least favorite part about doing YouTube. Like, where are you going? I took a course in college that showed like how to edit and lighting and all this stuff. But it was always my least favorite part. Filming was my favorite. And so I just haven't been motivated. I've been like picking at one. I'm sorry, this like sun isn't doing anything for you. I've been picking at one, meaning like I've been editing it like every day a little bit at a time. But I really just need to get finished. And it's not even a long video. I just get bored easily. Plus, I've been on this new like Sims 4 kick. I feel like with the Sims, I feel like everybody's got to go through this where like you want to play the Sims really bad, like you get hooked on it, you're constantly playing it, and then you forget about it for a year, and then you go back to it. So I'm back to it, and I've just been really, really having a lot of fun with it. So every time I'm on the computer and have free time, I'm usually on The Sims, which I want to play. So I'll probably play it when she goes down. Who am I kidding? I probably won't do any work. I really need to though. But yeah, so how the heck did I get on The Sims 4 for my conversation? I need to backtrack this convo. Yeah, so anyway, so we're heading to that spot to take the long walk. I couldn't find headphones anywhere. I'm gonna see if I have any in my car. I used to have like a good pair of blue ones, and I used to keep them by my computer all the time, but now I have no idea where they went. What, boo? I gave you your milk, baby. Also, collabs are coming soon. I know I did a collab with my coworker Calvin a while back, maybe like a month ago, where we did the Bean Boozled. Now my friend Brett is back up and doing YouTube. His camera had broke, so he had been away for quite a while, but now he's back making videos. So we're trying to plan on a collab. We're trying to do today, well, by the time you guys see this, yesterday, but I don't know, I don't think it'll work because he's available in the morning, but I don't know. Today's Wednesday, so my mother-in-law usually takes her, but I know she's moving again working on moving again this week, so I don't know. I actually have to text her later in the day. It's really not a big deal. I just, if she doesn't, I just, I want to know so I know how to plan my day. But, yeah, so he's available this morning, but I won't be. If she does take her, she usually won't take her until like 3, or 4, so, but we'll try definitely for next week if it doesn't happen today, because I want to collab with him and we live so close. So yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna go and take my walk. There's always shirtless, like, old men walking around in my town. I'm constantly seeing shirtless men, but they're all usually old and sagging somewhere. This is super random, I know, but I was literally just driving and I'm just about at the place that I walk, and then I just got this like thing where I'm like, I kind of want to go see my husband at work. It is kind of a long drive though, which is fine. She might end up passing out in the car, but I do need to grab her bottle before we get on the highway. What would be the fastest way there? Probably backtracking, actually. So I'm gonna turn around and I'm actually gonna park where I was gonna park for the walk, and then I'll fill up her bottle with formula so she can sleep in the car. It's an hour drive, and then we'll go. It'll be a nice visit. It was literally like a spur of the moment thing because I don't get to see my husband too often. Actually, hold that thought. I hooked her up with a bottle and some toys so she doesn't go crazy during the ride, because it is kind of a long ride. But yeah, so I don't get to see my husband too often because he works so much. Like, literally, he leaves for work about 4 a.m. and he won't come home till maybe 5 or 6, and he does this 6 days a week, which I know it's a sacrifice that we have to do. One, because he's the main breadwinner. I mean, I make like a little bit of money on the side, but nothing even remotely close to a normal income. And then he allows me to be a stay-at-home mom, so I get to raise my kids. So with that, there's obviously sacrifice. Oh baby, hold on, we're just about to turn, sun won't be in your eye. But he loves his job, so it's not like, you know, a huge burden on him, like working that long. The only thing that, at least that we've talked about, that he doesn't like about the long hours is that he doesn't get to see his family much. Uh-oh, sorry baby. The sun's like totally in her eyes and there's nothing I can do about it. Alright, hang on. I think we're better. I hate when that happens, and then, like, especially if I'm on the highway and then she is upset because she has the sun in her eyes and I'm like, I can't do anything, it sucks. But when I used to work, you know, obviously before I had her, I worked all the way up till, I think, I worked up until July of last year, I believe, maybe. So I worked all the way up till like 7 or 8 months, I know it was, because my feet were getting really, really swollen and I was on my feet a lot. Like, my job required you to be on your feet the whole time. So, you know, from like 7 to 12 hours, I'd be on my feet. It started to really, really hurt, and then I was like, I had a big belly, so I couldn't really reach things. So it was just getting really difficult to do my job the way I wanted it done. So, all right, I'm trying to think. All right, I'll take it right up here. So I left my job, and when I got pregnant, we were like, all right, well, how are we gonna pay for our bills? Because obviously you're gonna have to go on maternity leave. Like, are we gonna pay a sitter? And I told him, I said, I want to do everything that I can possible to make me a stay-at-home mom, not because I don't want to work, but because raising my babies is the most important thing to me, the most important job that I could do. My babies come first, even before YouTube, you know. So that was that. So now, you know, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and sometimes I get bored. You know, Ella's not really at an age yet that we can, like, go to parks and I can just, like, let her do her thing. Of course, she's only 11 months old, so she still needs me there with her, constantly watching her. She can't walk yet, so you know, that raises more issues. But I mean, one day at a time. I'm definitely in no rush at all for my baby to grow up. I'm enjoying every minute I have with her, the good and the bad. But when I used to work, we used to split the bills. I don't even want to use that because my money's his money, his money's mine. But we'd both contribute. Like, whatever we brought home, you know, we would pay out of one bank account when we didn't share accounts yet. Like, I'd give him X amount of money to put into his account so he can pay through his. So, but that used to work great, but obviously now I don't bring home income at home. So, I don't know. This all came off of going to see him at work. So, he really, really enjoys when I go visit him. He loves when, you know, his day can incorporate me and Ella, especially Ella, because she doesn't see him very often, because by the time he gets home, she goes to bed between 8 and 9, more so closer to 8, because she's usually always tired by that time. So, like, let's say he gets home at 5. That's 3 hours before she goes to bed. So even if he gets home at a good time, he still doesn't get to see her often, which stinks. We're trying to work on that. And he does want to take a vacation. He was talking about a vacation with me the other day, talking about maybe going to Florida, which would be so much fun. But it's like a matter of, like, we never took our honeymoon. We still need to take our honeymoon, and I don't know where we would go, but I'm more so waiting for Ella to get a little bit older, maybe like 2, 3, like, I want to wait until she's walking. I want to wait until she can kind of feed herself, and not necessarily independent, but just easier to care for. She's sleeping through the night, which doesn't raise any more issues. But again, I want her to be able to walk, and, like, you could put on a movie and, you know, she'll be content for a while. And most importantly, I want to make sure that she knows that I'm coming back. Right now, if I left her, I think she'd be fine, but it'd be more so me. Like, I'd really miss her. I haven't been away from her for more than a day. Yeah, not even like a full 24 hours, just like maybe 12 hours, something like that. So it'd be more so me, like, miserable because I miss her so much. So when she gets a little older, obviously I'll still miss her, but I think it'll be a little bit easier. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. This is my first kid. I don't know how they work. Excuse me. I found that really funny. But yeah, so I've always wanted to go to Rome, so I'm thinking about talking to TJ, so when we decide to actually go on our honeymoon, like, we can start saving now. It'll give us a couple years to save for it. And I mean, I'm assuming it's only gonna cost maybe a couple thousand, maybe like 3,000, because I think airfares alone are like 1,000. So oh, maybe for 2 of us, I don't know. The big truck. I used to work with a lady who was Polish, and when she flew back to Poland, I think she said it cost her like $1,000 for the plane ticket, which is beyond me. Like, why am I paying $1,000 to sit on a plane for 24 hours? I don't know. This turned into a whole thing. I was literally turning on the camera to be like, hey, I'm here for a walk, and then I was like, bright idea, let's drive an hour instead. But I hope you kind of enjoy these ranty videos. I talk a lot, so if you don't enjoy ranting vlogs, this is not the channel for you. But personally, I love them. Like, I love having YouTubers in the background, like if I'm playing Sims or whatever I'm doing, working on thumbnails. I love having ranty vlogs in the background because I hate, like, every 5 minutes having to find a new video. So I usually, like, my go-to people for vlogs, which is weird because I don't ever, she's not really like a full-time vlogger. I don't know. I always listen to Trisha Paytas on here on YouTube. I love when she goes on her like 40-minute just rants, because it just gives me 40 minutes to not worry about changing the channel. But I hope I'm entertaining at least. But anyways, I'm about to jump on the highway, so I'm gonna spare you guys another rant and save some room for later when we go to the lake. So I will see you guys in a bit. So my husband made me Mickey Mouse pancakes and got some sunny side up eggs. Heading back now. Everything was delicious. My boobs are nuts. Sorry about the bra. My goodness, I probably should have checked that before I started the video. Whoops. Oh my goodness. This shirt is like a mega push-up shirt. I didn't mean it to be. No, I was driving in my car and I was laughing to myself and wanted to share this with you guys because I was thinking of yesterday when I took her in the pool. I had the phone on my lap and I got up for something and my phone fell in the pool, and it's working mostly fine. The only thing I can't do is make phone calls, so I'm actually going to go to Verizon at some point today and talk to them and see if I can do anything about that or if they can fix it. But because I dropped my phone in the pool, I was laughing because I was thinking of a story when I pushed my friend into a lake and her phone was in her pocket. So I will share you all my blonde moments, the ones I can think of now, but this one is probably like the funniest out of all of them. So I pushed my friend in a lake and she had her phone in her pocket, so I felt so bad. So at the time we were in middle school, I think, and my mom's like, all right, well, go home. It was walking distance. She said, go home and put the phone in a bowl of rice. So I go home and I put the phone in a bowl of rice. And, you know, the phone's sitting in the rice for quite a while. And my mom comes home. Now, the bowl of rice was in the kitchen on the counter. And then my friend and I were playing RuneScape on the computer. And it was like behind a wall of the kitchen. I can't really explain it, but we're right like in the kitchen, but it was behind this wall. And my mom calls me over and she's like, Shayna, I said to put the phone in a bowl of rice. Like, yeah, that's what I did. She said, well, you're not supposed to cook the rice first. I cooked the freaking rice. Let's just say her phone never turned on. I was dying to myself laughing. I'm like, oh my god, I cooked the rice. The whole point of rice is to suck up the moisture from your phone, but the rice is moist because I just freaking cooked it. So now the phone's been soaking in moisture. Oh my god. I was laughing, but that brought me on to the other subject of there's two more that I can think of right off the top of my head. I'll share the shorter one first. So again, my mom and I were driving. We're driving, and there's always like little signs on the side of the road, like on people's property and whatever. And one of the signs, I read it wrong. So I read it, and then I kind of like thought about what I just read, and I'm like, okay, something is wrong here. And I said, Ma, did you just see that sign? And she said, no, why? What'd it say? I said, it just said free scalp removal. She's like, Shayna, no, she's like, it's gotta say free scrap removal. I was horrified though. I was like, free scalp removal. That was the other one. And then the third one, I think this was like the first one that I can remember me doing, but this one was very funny too. I was in the 7th grade, and there was a teacher, unfortunately he passed away recently, but he kind of scared everybody. Like, he was kind of cool, but he was really, really, really intimidating. And we didn't have assigned seating, so pretty much grab a seat as you come in every day. So nobody wanted to come in late because it was a seat that was dead center of the classroom. So I came in late that day, so I got the dead center seat, and so the teacher is teaching class or whatever, and he's giving a lecture, and he just stops and stares at me. And now I'm like, what did I do? Like, I honestly didn't know what I do. And he just looks at me and he goes, you remind me of Frank Sinatra. Literally, that's all he said, and then continued the class. And I was so confused. I had no idea who, like, Frank Sinatra was. But later on, I found out that because I have blue eyes and brown hair. So I remember getting out of class that day, and my two best friends at the time were in the same class. My two best friends were in the same class. I'm going to give her a book or something. And after class, I go up to him, and I said, so what was that all about? I said, why did he compare me to Frank Sinatra? I'm not even black. I was thinking of Bill Cosby. I had no idea why. I had no idea who Frank Sinatra was. So when I was being compared to a middle-aged black man, of course I'm going to be super confused about it. My friend started dying. She said, no. She said, Frank Sinatra is white. He has brown hair and blue eyes. That was humiliating. It really was. But I hope you guys enjoyed that quick, funny, blonde moments of mine. If I think of any more, I know there's more. I know there are. If I think of any more, I'll definitely let you guys know, because don't like to consider, not even like to, I don't consider myself to be book smart. Like, sometimes I really lack common sense, and I don't mean to. It just doesn't click all the time. So, ow. So that's what happened, is common sense didn't click in, and it's really embarrassing. But my mom always makes fun of me. My friends always make fun of me for it. It's like, it's one of those things that I can laugh at myself because it's genuinely really funny. Of course, it's embarrassing to know that, like, you said that, but I always find it funny. And I like it about me. You know, sometimes it's super embarrassing, but hey, it keeps things interesting. Hey, baby.
On the side? Yeah.
Don't eat it. fruit fly in my face. I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here, guys, but I did want to do, this is a terrible angle, hang on. Is this any better? No? Okay, perfect. Oh, really quick, this is sexy. Me and my husband were making labels for each other. But I just went to Walmart really quick and picked up a couple things, so I figured before I ended the vlog I'd show you what I got really briefly. Oh, and I just broke a bag, so okay, that's okay. So I had gone there for baby food, so I did get some. I got some chicken rice dinner. I got some appleberry with mixed cereal. What else is in this bag? I want to try Earth's Best organic whole grain oatmeal cereal. It's like a step up from rice cereal, so I was hoping to maybe give that a try. And then I was also almost out of dish soap, so this is Dawn Ultra from, it's just Dawn Escapes. That's the flavor. Oh, and then I also picked up another flower foundation. I'm in the color LF3. See some of the baby foods that fell. Let's see what we got here. So we have some sweet corn casserole, ham, apple, pineapple, and rice, just spinach, zucchini, and peas, and some, again, sweet corn and rice. And then this bag, I think, is just full of baby foods. Yeah, my husband had to pick up a deodorant as well. And let's see what's in this last, oh goodness, see what's in this last bag. Oh, just some more baby food. This one is blended fruits with oatmeal. And I also got some Lysol disinfecting wipes. I think that's it, actually. There's so much baby food, though. I couldn't put it all away, but I think that's going to be it. So, as usual, I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!